45 minutes left. God is trying to warn you. He is begging you to hear him about a home invasion. If you skip this, you will get into huge trouble. Open this message before 11 p.m. Child, listen. Do not scroll past this. Do not look away. Do not assume this is just another moment you can ignore. This is urgent. This is not just a word of caution. It is a direct cry from my heart to yours. You are being warned for a reason. I am trying to spare you from something that is closer than you think. There is something coming into your life, like a thief creeping in the dark. You do not see it, but I do. And I am crying out to you, stop, listen, open your heart, and receive what I am telling you before it's too late. If you leave now, you may walk right into the arms of destruction. If you listen, you will walk under my wings of safety. Comment, Amen, if you can feel the urgency. This is not about fear. This is about preparation. I don't want you caught off guard. I don't want the enemy to take what I have promised you. There is a spiritual invasion on its way, a moment designed to rob your peace, your joy, your family, or your future. It won't knock at the door politely. It comes quietly, suddenly, when you are not looking. But I see it. I see it before it comes, and because I love you, I will not stay silent. I am warning you now. You have 45 minutes, not to panic, but to prepare, not to tremble, but to take cover in me. The enemy is crafty. He waits until you are distracted, tired, or too confident in your own strength. That is when he strikes. He doesn't just want your house, your possessions. He wants your soul, your peace, your purpose. He wants to plant seeds of doubt and fear. He wants to whisper lies into your heart that make you question everything I've ever spoken over you. But I will not allow it. Not if you stay with me. Not if you listen to my voice now. My hands are not too short to save you. My eyes are not blind to what is coming. I am your shelter, your refuge, your defense. You must act spiritually, mentally, physically. Get your house in order. Guard your gates. The home I speak of is not only made of bricks and walls, it is your heart, your mind, your soul, your household. Do not let darkness walk through an open door. Do not let anger fester. Do not let compromise crawl into your habits. You know what I'm talking about. That one thing you keep saying you'll fix later. That one area you keep hiding from me. Now is the time. Not tomorrow. Not after 11 p.m. Right now. If you believe I've chosen this moment for you, like this video. That small act is not just engagement, it's agreement. You are saying, God, I hear you. I choose to listen. My child, the attack is real, but my protection is greater. The storm may be forming, but my arm holds back the winds. You are not alone in this. You are not helpless. You are not unguarded. I am your defender. I am the one who never slumbers, never forgets, never abandons. You may feel surrounded, but I have already encamped angels around you. The invasion cannot destroy what I have sealed, but only if you stay within my covering. Comment 1111 if you believe I'm speaking to you. You have been praying for clarity. You have been begging for a sign. This is it. You asked me to show you what's going on, and I am showing you now. I am not being dramatic. I am being truthful. You know the enemy has been circling. You've felt it, the sudden stress, the strange tension, the unease in your spirit you couldn't explain. That's me. That's my spirit stirring in you, alerting you, pulling you closer so I can show you what you can't yet see. I need you to trust me more than what your eyes tell you. This isn't punishment, this is mercy. I warn because I love. I discipline because you are my child. I shake the ground sometimes not to harm you, but to wake you up before you fall deeper into danger. So yes, this feels serious because it is. And that's why I won't let you stay asleep. The thief doesn't wait, neither should you. There are forces that would love to steal your sleep, your relationships, your hope. But they cannot cross the line I draw when you stay in me. I've seen the traps. I've seen the gossip, the manipulation, the unexpected health issue, the financial blow, the betrayal, the moment of temptation you didn't see coming. I've seen it all ahead of time. And I am telling you, come under my covering now. I will protect what concerns you. I will fight for you while you rest in me. I will defend your home when you give me the keys. This is about alignment. Get back to me. You've drifted. You've gotten too busy, too distracted, too numb. I don't condemn you, I call you. Come back. Sit with me. Turn off the noise. Return to your first love. Do not let the thief in while you're outside of my will. My presence is your alarm system. My word is your lock. My spirit is your guard. This is your moment to respond. Not just emotionally, but spiritually. The door is closing, not because I'm far, but because the enemy is near. I want to shut him out, not you. So let me in. Let me speak. Let me move. Let me interrupt the routine that's been pulling you away from me. Let me show you how close I still am, how much I still care, how deeply I want to protect you. My child, you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are chosen. You are precious. And even when you think no one sees the war you're fighting inside, I see it. I see the tears. I see the anxiety you hide behind your smile. I see the nights you can't sleep. I see the loneliness that sits beside you like a shadow. But I am closer than your breath. I am with you even now, even here, even in this. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. And I am telling you, do not ignore this. Do not scroll past this. There are 45 minutes left. That may be literal, or maybe spiritual. But either way, it's a window I'm giving you to step into, my protection, to shut the door on the enemy, to throw away the things that invite darkness in. To say, not today, Satan, not in my house, not in my heart. You are standing on the edge of something you don't yet understand, but I do. And I'm offering you something far greater than fear. I'm offering you peace, power, wisdom, strength, discernment. I don't just want to protect you from the enemy, I want to prepare you for the blessing I'm about to pour out. But blessings don't land in chaos. They come where there is order. So let me help you clean house. Let me help you fight what's coming, not in your own strength, but in mine. Stay with me, hear me, choose me. I am the same God who split seas, shut lions' mouths, rained down manna, and raised the dead. I have not changed, and I am still in the business of saving my children from destruction. But you have to stay under my wings, you have to hear my warning, and you have to trust that I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to save you. This is the hour when your ears must be wide open and your spirit awake. You've been walking through life thinking you have more time. But I am telling you now, this is a limited window. 45 minutes was not just a number. It was a line in the spirit, a countdown you didn't even know had already started. And I'm still here, pleading with you to take shelter before the enemy makes his move. Comment 222 if you trust that I am guiding you right now. What I'm speaking to you isn't only about physical danger. I am revealing a spiritual invasion, an attempt by the enemy to slip in unnoticed, to come dressed like a distraction, a comfort, even a blessing. That's how he works. He doesn't always kick in the front door. He slides in through compromise, through the unchecked attitude, through the repeated habit you told yourself didn't matter, through bitterness, unforgiveness, hidden pride. These things open the door, and you didn't even realize it was happening. But I see it. I see what you don't, and I will not stay silent. I'm standing at the doorway of your heart right now, not to bring condemnation, but to bring warning and love. I don't want to lose you. I don't want the invasion to succeed. This is my mercy pulling you back in before the door swings too wide. Do you remember how many times I've rescued you? How many accidents never happened? How many doors I closed that you cried over, not realizing I was keeping something dark from reaching you? That same God is still here, still fighting for you, still willing to tear heaven open if it means you'll listen. But I need you to trust me. Trust that I know what I'm doing, even when I interrupt your plans. Trust that I know the storm is forming, even while your skies look clear. Trust that I know when you're vulnerable, even when you feel strong. The enemy is a liar, and he's been whispering things lately, hasn't he? That you're not loved, that you're too far gone, that nothing will ever change, that what you're doing in secret doesn't matter. He's been trying to exhaust your faith. But I'm telling you now, those are seeds he's trying to plant so he can break in later and reap destruction. Comment 333 if you declare your faith in me right now. But my child, I have given you authority. You are not helpless. You are not a victim. You are covered by the blood of the Lamb. You are protected when you stand under the banner of my name. You have weapons of warfare that are not carnal. You have the name of Jesus, which sends hell trembling. You have angels assigned to you. You have the word of God as your sword. Use it. Speak it. Declare it over your home, your body, your marriage, your children, your future. Do not let your silence give the enemy permission. This is not a warning meant to make you live in fear. It's an invitation to live in authority. I didn't just call you to survive, I called you to overcome. I called you to stand firm, even when the shadows grow long. The home invasion I'm warning you about is not just about one night. It's about the enemy trying to plant something now that could grow into destruction later. But it can be stopped, right now. If you close the door, if you take your position, if you wake up from the spiritual sleep that's made you numb, you've gotten used to the noise, the chaos, the distractions, the scrolling, the busyness. And in the middle of it all, you didn't notice that your soul was getting tired, that your fire was growing dim. But I've seen it. I've seen you wanting more, wanting peace, wanting clarity, wanting rest. I am the answer, not the world, not another post, not another escape. Me, I am your safe place, your hiding place, your strong tower. And I will not let the enemy take what I have blessed you with if you return to me now. I've been guarding your life longer than you realize. When others walked away, I stayed. When doors slammed shut, I held you. When the world laughed, I lifted you. I am not like them. I do not leave when things get dark. I step in, I shine brighter, I fight harder. Because you matter to me. And I am not giving up on you, even if you've thought about giving up on yourself. There is too much purpose on your life. Too many promises I've made. Too many miracles still waiting to unfold. You don't even know what I've prepared for you, because if you did, you'd understand why the enemy is trying so hard to break in now. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. He knows something is coming. A shift, a breakthrough, a calling. And if he can steal your faith now, he can delay your harvest. But I won't let him. Not while you still have time to turn your face toward me. Not while there's breath in your lungs to speak my name. Not while I'm still sending this word straight to your heart, reminding you that you are not alone and you are not abandoned. You are mine, and I take care of my own. My presence is already in your room right now. You may not see it, but you can feel it. That stirring, that lump in your throat, that whisper in your chest. That's me. That's my spirit calling to you, saying, wake up. Don't sleep through this moment. Come close. I am your safety. I am your peace. I am your God. You don't have to have the answers. You don't have to fix everything tonight. You just have to say yes. Yes to me. Yes to closing the doors you know shouldn't be open. Yes to turning away from what's been weakening you. Yes to walking back into my arms. The world may call this foolish, but I call it faith. And faith is what moves my hand. Not perfection, not performance. Faith. And even if your faith is small right now, if you use it, mountains will move, walls will fall, chains will break, and the thief will have no place left to hide. Stay with me. Let me walk with you through this. You don't have to face the enemy alone. You don't have to pretend to be strong. I already know the weight you carry, and I am offering to lift it off your shoulders. My yoke is easy. My burden is light. I'm not here to crush you. I'm here to restore you, to protect you, to lead you beside still waters and prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Yes, the attack is real, but so is my promise. Not because I've abandoned you, but because I've been trying to get your attention. Your home, your life, your mind, your soul has doors that have been left open for too long. And if you keep ignoring the knock of my voice, you may soon hear the footsteps of something far more dangerous. This is your moment. This is the sound of me, your Father, trying to stop what you cannot see yet. Child, hear me. There is a spiritual thief trying to creep into the space I prepared for peace. He doesn't come loud. He comes subtly, through apathy, through compromise, through distraction, through false peace. But nothing he brings lasts. What he gives with one hand, he takes with the other. He doesn't just want to visit. He wants to take root, to rearrange your mind, to redefine your beliefs, and before you even notice it, your heart will be drifting far from me. That's why this moment is holy. This interruption is my mercy, because I love you far too much to let you go unaware. Comment 555 if you believe my protection is over your life. You've heard my warnings before, but this one is louder, heavier, more serious, because the enemy's strategy is more dangerous this time. He is after your identity. He wants to confuse your sense of worth. He wants you to believe that you're not who I say you are. And the longer you stay disconnected from my voice, the easier it becomes to believe his lies. That you're too broken to be loved. That you've missed your purpose. That I'm disappointed in you. All of it is a tactic. If he can get you to doubt who you are, you'll stop fighting for what is yours. But I'm stepping in before that happens. because you are still mine. And I am not finished writing your story. Look around, the pressure you've been feeling, the odd tension lately, the sense that something's just off. That's not your imagination, that's spiritual awareness. That's my spirit letting you know something's not right. And I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to open your eyes. The home invasion isn't just about your surroundings, it's about what's trying to steal your joy, your focus, your sense of security, and your connection with me. You've been letting too many voices in. You've been too quick to give your energy to things that drain you. And little by little, you've felt me become distant, not because I left, but because the noise around you got louder than my whisper. But I'm still here. Even when you couldn't feel me, I've been right beside you. Even when you ignored my prompts, I kept protecting you anyway. Even when you walked toward things that weren't of me, I kept standing at the gate, waiting for your return. That's the kind of love I have for you, not conditional, not based on your performance, but rooted in who I am, faithful, true, unchanging. And now, I'm calling you home again, not just physically, but spiritually, back to your place of safety, back to my presence, back to peace. Comment 1212 if you're ready to come back into alignment with me. This warning is not to make you feel guilty, it's to remind you of your authority. You are not helpless. You are not defenseless. You are clothed in righteousness. You are covered by grace. You are filled with my spirit, and that means darkness cannot overpower you, but you must be alert. You must guard your heart. You must pay attention. The doorways to your home are spiritual too. What you watch, what you listen to, what you entertain in your thoughts. You may think it's small, but the enemy uses the smallest cracks to create the biggest damage. Let me be the one who walks your halls again. Invite me in. Let me reign over your thoughts, your family, your home. Let me cover your sleep with peace. Let me be the first voice you hear in the morning and the last you hear at night. I will not force myself in, but if you open the door, I will enter and I will defend what is mine. You belong to me. Your future is mine. Your home is mine. But you must choose to let me be your defender, not just your comfort. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Do not make the mistake of thinking this is for someone else. This is for you, right now. Your obedience in this moment could shift everything. This is not a game. The enemy has already tried to take what is yours in the past. He's tried through confusion, through loss, through heartbreak. And while you survived, you didn't always heal. But I want more than your survival. I want your restoration. I want your full deliverance. I want your freedom to be loud, your testimony to be bright, and your future to be secure. But it starts with surrender. You must surrender the need to control. Surrender the things that have become idols. Surrender the pain you've been carrying like armor. Surrender the pride that tells you you're fine. Come to me as you are, raw, wounded, weary. I can handle all of it. I don't need your perfection. I just want your heart, because from there I will rebuild. I will restore what was broken. I will repair the foundation. And when the enemy comes back to try again, he will find no access, because I will be the wall that surrounds you. I have spoken promises over your life that hell has been trying to cancel. But I don't speak just to make noise. I speak to create. I speak to fulfill, and not one of my words will return void. What I said over you still stands. What I prepared for you still waits. But you cannot run toward the promise while holding hands with compromise. The time has come to choose. Not next week, not when it's convenient. Now, don't confuse delay with denial. I've been waiting on you, waiting for your yes, waiting for your surrender, waiting for your heart to say, Lord, I choose you above everything. And the moment you do, everything starts to shift. Heaven moves, chains break, peace returns. The invasion is stopped before it starts. The darkness backs away, and you walk forward, not in fear, but in the confidence that your God goes before you. You are not just being warned, you are being loved. Loved enough for me to interrupt your scrolling. Loved enough for me to send this word directly to you. Loved enough for me to chase after you even when you were running the other way. I see you. I know what you've been through. I know the battles you don't speak about. I know the nights you cried quietly. And I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the enemy who tried to convince you I didn't care. But before you can step fully into the place I've promised, I need to make sure nothing unclean follows you through the door. Nothing that threatens your peace, nothing that drains your strength, nothing that clouds your vision. That's why this warning is so serious, because I am not just defending your now, I am preserving your next. Child, I know what's been lurking, not just around you but inside of you. The hidden battles, the quiet doubts, the thoughts you never say aloud. I see the way you smile while your soul aches. I know how much you carry, and I see how you try to carry it alone. I am not upset with you. But I cannot stay silent while the enemy creeps closer, whispering lies, offering shortcuts, planting seeds that were never meant to grow in your soil. That is not your portion. That is not my design for you. You were made for more. Comment 777 if you believe my hand is still on your life. You've grown used to surviving attacks. You've learned to push through pain. But I didn't create you just to endure. I made you to live in power. There's a difference between enduring and overcoming. One just survives. The other walks in victory. And I want you to walk in victory. I want you to know what it feels like to sleep in peace, to speak with authority, to love without fear, and to wake up each day knowing that I am going before you. But to do that, you must shut the doors that have been left open, even the quiet ones, the ones that feel harmless, the ones you didn't even realize were entry points. You see, the home invasion the enemy plans is not loud. He doesn't need to kick the door in if he knows you'll eventually open it for him through distraction, compromise, or emotional exhaustion. That's why he attacks your energy. That's why he floods your mind with fear. That's why he tries to wear you out with frustration. He doesn't want to just visit. He wants to take over. He wants you so tired that you stop praying, so numb that you stop resisting, so confused that you stop trusting. But not on my watch. Not while I am still God over your life. Not while my spirit is still moving through your heart, calling you back to me. You may feel like it's too late, like you've already let the wrong things in. But hear me, there is no place too dark for my light to shine. There is no mistake too deep for my grace to reach. I don't just warn, I redeem, I restore, I rebuild what the enemy tried to ruin. I take the ruins and make them holy ground. I don't throw people away. I lift them up, and I am lifting you now. I am pulling you back from the edge. I am lighting the path again, and all I ask is that you follow me. Comment 999 if you know I'm calling your name today. You are not weak, You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. The very fact that you are still breathing is proof that I am not finished with you. Yes, the battle is real. Yes, the threat is serious. But even more real is the power of my hand. Even more serious is my commitment to protect you. My child, when you walk with me, no thief can steal what I have covered. But you have to stay close. You have to let go of the things that are weighing you down. You have to stop flirting with the very things that wounded you before. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I'm not trying to take from you. I'm trying to protect you. That's what love does. Love sees danger coming and doesn't stay quiet. Love interrupts. Love warns. Love steps in and says, "No more. I am jealous for you, not in anger, but in love. I don't want to share your heart with what's destroying you. I want you to be free. I want your home to be filled with my presence. I want your children to grow up under the sound of my word. I want your mind to be guarded by peace, not tormented by anxiety. And I will do everything I can to protect that. But you must respond. This is not the time to delay. This is not the time to shrug it off. There is a reason you are hearing this at this exact moment. There is a reason it won't let go of your spirit. It's because I have already seen what's around the corner, and I am trying to spare you. Sometimes my greatest act of love is not the blessing, but the warning. Because if you respond now, the blessing can still come without the pain. The door can be shut before the thief ever steps inside. But you must act, not with panic, but with faith. Take inventory. Ask me to show you what's been left unguarded. Ask me to search your heart. Ask me to reveal the small cracks that could lead to collapse if not sealed. I will show you. I will guide you. I will give you wisdom, but I won't force myself in. I am standing at the door. I am knocking. And if you hear my voice and open the door, I will come in. I will sit with you. I will restore what was stolen. I will silence the enemy. I will declare over your life peace. Be still. You have come too far to let the enemy win now. You have endured too much to fall back now. I am covering you, but you must stay in my shadow. That's where the protection is. That's where the guidance is. That's where you'll find strength you didn't know you had. You were not created to live in fear. You were created to dwell in my presence, to walk in purpose, and to be a light in the darkness. This moment is a divine interruption. This message is not meant to scare you, but to wake you, to bring you back to the place where your spirit hears me clearly. You've let too much noise into your life. Now, I'm giving you a chance to silence it, to get quiet with me, to come away for a little while so I can speak clearly again. There are things I want to show you, but I can't show them while you're distracted. There are breakthroughs I want to release, but I need your full attention. There are battles I want to fight for you, but I need you to hand them over to me. Come back to me, not halfway, not just on Sundays, with your whole heart. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be present, to be willing, to trust me more than your fears, to believe that I still have a plan even when everything around you feels uncertain. I know the way through this. I've already gone ahead of you. I'm just waiting for you to take my hand. You've even prayed through it. But the truth is, you've been fighting a battle that feels like it never ends. That's why I'm speaking to you like this. Because the battle is not just external, it's been inside your own home, your mind, your body, your peace, and the enemy thinks he's found a way in. But he forgot one thing. You are not alone in this fight. I am with you. Child, you were never meant to carry this by yourself. I've been trying to get your attention, not to add pressure, but to lift it. Not to scare you, but to prepare you. Because something has been lurking quietly, patiently, waiting for your guard to drop. It's not always a loud crisis. It might come through a word someone says that wounds your soul. It might come through a sudden moment of weakness, a temptation you thought you had already conquered, or a thought that whispers, "It's okay to give up now." But I say no, no, my child. You are too close, you are too covered, you are too chosen to give up now. Comment 1010 if you believe I am covering you tonight. The home invasion I'm warning you about is deeper than just one moment. It's the enemy trying to plant a stronghold in your life. He knows he can't destroy you from the outside if you're surrounded by me, so he tries to sneak in through the cracks, through old pain that hasn't healed, through new sin that feels small, through constant discouragement, through your weariness. But I am here now, shining a light on every open door. I'm showing you the cracks. I'm saying, let's deal with this together. You don't have to fix it all alone. I will help you close every door, one by one, with patience, with love, with power. Let me remind you of who you are. You are not forgotten. You are not defeated. You are not cursed. You are not too far gone. You are a child of the Most High. You are a temple of my Spirit. You are the head and not the tail. You are covered in the blood of Jesus. You are more than a conqueror. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. The devil hates that. He hates that you belong to me. That's why he's been trying to get to you in sneaky, subtle ways. But greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. There is still time. That's the beauty of my mercy. The clock is ticking, yes, but the door is still open. You don't need to be afraid, you need to be aware. You don't need to panic, you need to prepare. I will protect your home, your children, your peace, your future. But I need your partnership. I need your obedience. Not perfection, just willingness. If you feel something in your heart right now, that stirring, that lump in your throat, that sudden desire to cry, that's not emotion. That's me. That's my spirit, touching the places you've kept hidden for too long. Comment 1515 if you know this message is opening your eyes. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you to rise again. You've been under pressure, but I'm about to raise you out of it. I'm about to pull you up from everything that tried to bury you. You've been marked by my hand. The enemy has seen that mark, and it terrifies him. He knows what's on your life. He knows the calling, he knows the influence, he knows the blessing that is coming. That's why the attacks increased. That's why the pressure got heavier. That's why it felt like things were falling apart, because you are closer to breakthrough than you've ever been. But listen to me, blessing without protection is vulnerable. That's why I'm warning you before I release the next season, because the blessing is coming. But I will not allow the enemy to enter with it. I will not let him hijack what I've prepared. I want your house clean, your heart ready, your spirit focused. Because when the blessing comes, it will come fast. Doors will open quickly, opportunities will arrive, prayers will be answered. And you must be ready not just to receive, but to guard what I give you. You've asked me for confirmation. You've prayed for clarity. You've begged for a sign. This is it. I don't always come with lightning. Sometimes I come in a whisper, but I always come when my children cry out. I've heard every prayer you whispered when no one was listening. I've seen every tear that hit your pillow. And now I'm speaking in a way you cannot ignore. The enemy is close, but I am closer, and nothing gets past me unless I allow it for a greater purpose. So now, take action. Begin to clean your house, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Begin to remove what I never planted. That bitterness, let it go. That habit, release it. That secret sin, confess it. That fear, hand it over. That anxiety you keep holding, lay it down. I'm not asking you to figure it out on your own. I'm offering to take it from you. I'm offering to exchange your burden for my peace, your weakness for my strength, your confusion for my clarity. But you must open your hands. My child, this is sacred ground. This moment right here, it's holy. It's where your turnaround begins. It's where the atmosphere shifts. It's where the power of my presence breaks every lie the enemy has spoken. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are exactly where you need to be, and I am exactly who you need right now. Let me move. Let me enter. Let me close the doors the enemy tried to slip through. I am not done with your story. I am not done with your family. I am not done with your purpose. What the enemy meant for evil, I will turn for good. That's my promise. That's my nature. That's what I do. I don't abandon. I restore. I don't forsake. I defend. I don't overlook. I intervene. You don't need to understand everything at once. You just need to trust that I do. I see the full picture. I see the attack that was being planned. I see the attempt the enemy made to steal from you quietly while you were distracted, while you were tired, while you were doubting your own strength. But that plan is crumbling right now because you've chosen to listen. You've chosen to stay. There is nothing the enemy fears more than a child of God who wakes up to what's really going on. When you begin to recognize the war around you, when you stop treating spiritual warfare like a metaphor and start treating it like the real battle it is, hell trembles. The enemy loses ground the moment you say, God, I choose you over everything else. You've just taken ground back by being here, by opening your heart, by letting me speak. And now, I want to go deeper. Because this isn't just about avoiding danger, it's about preparing you for destiny. Comment 1717 if you know I'm speaking directly to your spirit. Child, I didn't create you to live in a place of constant fear. That's not my voice. I am not the one who whispers panic in the middle of the night. I am not the one who drains you with dread. My voice is peace. Even when I warn, I do it with love. Even when I shake you awake, it's because I want to spare you from pain. That's what I'm doing now. I'm putting my hand between you and what the enemy tried to unleash. I'm lifting the veil so you can see the truth. You are not just in a storm, you are in a setup for glory. But the storm is real. And I need you to listen until the wind stops and the skies clear again. You felt stretched, unsettled. You've started questioning everything, your strength, your calling, even your worth. That's not random. That's warfare. That's a tactic. The enemy always tries to confuse identity before he tries to steal territory. If he can make you question who you are, he knows you won't step into what belongs to you. But I'm reminding you now, you are mine. Chosen, appointed, covered. You are not just someone getting through life. You are a threat to darkness. That's why the attack came. That's why the warning matters, because the home the enemy is trying to invade is one that carries divine purpose. Your mind is a battleground. That's where the invasion often begins. If he can just plant one lie that you're not enough, that you're unlovable, that I've forgotten you, he knows it will take root and begin to affect everything else. But I am speaking louder than the lie. I am tearing down every word spoken over you that did not come from my lips. You are loved, you are seen, you are valuable, you are forgiven, you are protected, you are mine. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not here by accident. You didn't stumble into this moment. I appointed this time. I called you here. I stirred something in your spirit that told you to keep reading, keep listening, keep pressing in, because there is more to uncover, more to restore, more to release. The breakthrough is not coming from outside, it's rising from within you. You already carry it. My spirit is in you, my power is in you. You are not as weak as you feel. You are stronger than what came against you. And the proof of that is that you're still standing. Comment Amen if you receive the strength I'm giving you right now. I want you to know this. I don't just protect you from attacks. I redeem what the attack tried to destroy. That means even if the enemy managed to touch something, even if you already feel the effects of what came in through the cracks, I can restore it. I can rebuild your peace. I can bring life back into your dreams. I can heal your family. I can revive your joy. I can fix what was broken. That's who I am. I'm not just the God, I'm the restorer, and nothing is too far gone for me. Let me walk through your house again, not just your physical home, but the house of your soul. Let me go room by room, memory by memory, thought by thought. Let me show you where the enemy snuck in. Let me shine light on the patterns that have been stealing your strength. Let me wash away what's not from me. It won't be easy, but it will be holy. It won't be instant, but it will be eternal. And you will come out of it lighter, clearer, stronger, and more alive in my presence than you've ever been. The invasion was real, but so is the rescue, and I am your rescue. I'm sending this warning not just to help you escape something, but to help you grow through it, to help you become alert, watchful, spiritually sharp. I don't want you living life on defense. I want you taking territory for the kingdom. I want your words to carry power again. I want your prayers to be bold again. I want you to walk into rooms with peace that can't be shaken. But that only happens when you live aware of what's at stake. That's why I'm opening your eyes today. You're not crazy for feeling what you've been feeling. You've been discerning something real. You've sensed that there's more going on, that something unseen has been trying to press into your life. You were right, but now that you know, you can't go back to sleep. Stay awake, child. Stay in prayer. Stay grounded in my word. I will help you guard your gates. I will help you stay standing when the enemy tries again. Let's close every door. Let's take back what belongs to you. Let's re-establish peace in your home. Let's anoint your walls with worship again. Let's silence the lies with truth. Let's declare over your family that this house belongs to God, that no weapon formed against you will prosper, that every plan of darkness is cancelled in Jesus' name, that every fear must bow, that every assignment of the enemy is broken, because this is holy ground. And you are not just a resident here, you are the spiritual authority. You don't have to live in fear of another attack. You just have to live aware of who you are and who I am. I am your shield. I am your rear guard. I am your fortress. I am your defender. I am your peace. I am your Father. I am here, always. This is a direct call from me to you, a moment carefully placed in your life, not to burden you but to save you. You may not know how close the enemy got, but I do. You may not realize what almost broke through, but I saw it, and I blocked it. I stopped it. But I need you to stay alert, because the battle is not over yet. You've let your guard down in some areas, and I'm not here to shame you, I'm here to help you see. Not every open door was intentional. Some of them were cracked open by pain you never processed, by prayers you stopped praying, by relationships you tolerated that drained you more than they fed you. The enemy doesn't always need your permission, he just needs your distraction. But now that your eyes are opening, you have authority again. You have a choice. To shut every door, to reclaim every space, to let my presence flood every room in your life. Comment 222 if you trust me to reclaim what you lost. Child, you've been in survival mode for so long that you've started calling it normal. You've accepted spiritual fatigue as part of life, but I never called you to live exhausted, confused, or spiritually numb. I called you to walk with power, to live with clarity, to move with discernment. I called you to be a light, not just a survivor. But in order to become who I've called you to be, you must first let go of who you've become, trying to protect yourself. Some of the walls you built to keep pain out have also kept me out. Some of the ways you've tried to cope have opened the very doors the enemy needed to slip through. But I'm not condemning you, I'm healing you. I want to take those walls down, not to leave you exposed, but to cover you with my protection, to show you what real safety feels like. Not the kind you build in fear, but the kind that comes from trust. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's something sacred happening right now. I'm pouring truth into the places where fear once ruled. I'm replacing the lies the enemy whispered in your weakest moments. Lies that told you you were unworthy. Lies that said you would never be free. Lies that told you nothing would change. But here's the truth, I make all things new. I am the God of restoration. I am the God who turns graves into gardens. I am the God who speaks to dead places and brings them back to life. Comment Amen if you receive the life I am breathing into your soul. You've been fighting, and I see it. You've been holding on with everything you have, but what you didn't see was me holding you. Every step, every tear, every unanswered question. I never left. I've been right here. And this warning, this call is just another way I'm showing you how deeply I care. Because you matter to me. Not just what you do, not just what you believe. You, your soul, your thoughts, your dreams, your heart. Every detail of your life is precious to me. The enemy is bold, but he is not stronger than me. He is crafty, but he is not wiser than me. He's been trying to convince you that the fight is over, that he's already won. But I want you to hear me clearly. It's not over, not even close. He may have touched some things. He may have shaken some things, but he cannot take what I have sealed. As long as you keep your heart in my hands, your story is still being written. You're not just fighting for yourself. You're fighting for your family, for your legacy, for the generations that come after you. Every step you take in obedience to me is tearing down strongholds that have lasted for years. You're breaking patterns. You're changing spiritual DNA. That's why the attack has felt so intense, because you're not just a target, you're a threat. The enemy knows that once you fully realize who you are in me, his grip on your life breaks. Don't retreat now. Don't shut your ears. Don't harden your heart. Let my voice echo louder than your fear. I'm not asking for your perfection. I'm asking for your surrender. I'm asking you to choose me again, to let me lead, to let me protect, to let me heal what you've tried to hide for so long. I see it all, and I still love you. I always will. The time is short, the window is still open, but not forever. Just as you wouldn't ignore a warning before a physical storm, don't ignore this one. Spiritual storms often come without lightning or thunder. They begin in subtle ways, drifting thoughts, broken boundaries, sleepless nights, sudden confusion. But if you remain in me, you will not be shaken. If you cling to me, the storm will not destroy you. I will anchor you. I will carry you through. I am re-establishing peace over your home. I am closing doors you didn't even know were open. I am rebuking the devourer. I am surrounding your house with my angels, but I need your agreement. Speak my word. Declare my promises. Walk in the authority I've already given you. You don't need to beg for protection. I've already promised it. You just need to walk in it. Right now, there are things shifting in the spirit. Things that were trying to settle in your life are being uprooted. The heaviness is breaking. The fog is lifting. My presence is filling the spaces where fear once lived. Let it happen. Let me do what only I can do. Let me rebuild from the inside out. I've waited patiently for this moment. I've allowed certain things to shake, not to punish you, but to awaken you, to show you that you need me more than ever, to bring you to this moment where you would open your heart again and say, God, I need you. And now that you've said it, I am moving, quickly, powerfully, faithfully. Still, child, you need to know this. The enemy doesn't give up easily. If he can't barge in, he'll wait for a weak moment. He'll whisper again. He'll try to slip in through offense, bitterness, pride, or secrecy. That's why I'm telling you to stay under my covering. Stay awake, stay alert. This is not the time to drift back into spiritual sleep. You cannot afford to grow careless now. You cannot afford to ignore my voice again. What I'm doing in your life requires you to walk closely with me. Not just occasionally, but daily. Not just when you're desperate, but when you're strong too. Comment 333 to declare your faith in me once again. I want to take you deeper. I want to bring you into a place where fear doesn't shake you anymore, where your peace isn't based on what you see, but on who I am. I'm not calling you to be perfect, I'm calling you to be surrendered. And in surrender there is power, there is healing, there is wisdom, there is protection. You are not stepping backward, you are stepping into divine positioning. That's what this whole battle has been about, your position in me. Because if the enemy can pull you out of alignment, he can pull you out of purpose. But I'm pulling you back, right where you belong. In my presence, under my wings. I've already gone ahead of you. You're worried about what's next, but I've already prepared the next step. Your job isn't to figure it all out. Your job is to trust me one moment at a time. Just like I fed my people in the wilderness day by day, I will give you exactly what you need for each day. Strength for today, grace for today, peace for today. I am your daily bread. You won't run out. I will sustain you. Even when the enemy tries to cut off your supply, I will send help in ways you didn't expect. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've been questioning why certain people left, why some doors closed, why things didn't work out the way you hoped. But child, some of those were me. I let them walk away because their presence would have become a door the enemy could use later. I closed that opportunity because it would have delayed what I'm building in you. I know what you can't see yet. I know what's ahead. And if I remove something or someone, it's always for your protection, never for your punishment. Comment 555 if you're ready to trust what I'm removing and what I'm allowing. You're not too late. You didn't miss your moment. You haven't gone too far. That's what the enemy wants you to believe so that you'll stop trying, so you'll stop praying, so you'll stop seeking. But I say the opposite. I say come closer. I say now is the time. I say I'm still here and I still want you. There is no shame in coming back to me. I don't turn my face away from you. I run toward you. Like the father who saw the prodigal son from far off, I have been watching and waiting for you to come back to where you belong. You've been fighting in silence, carrying more than anyone knows, and I want to lift that weight. You don't need to pretend with me. You don't need to be strong for me. I already know. I already see. And I am not disappointed. I am proud of you for still standing. I know how hard it's been. I know what you've lost. I know the moments you almost gave up. But here you are, still holding on, still believing, still trying. That matters to me more than you know. And I will honor your faithfulness. I'm not just guarding you, I'm guiding you. You've asked for direction. You've wanted to know what to do next. And here's the truth. The next step isn't about doing more. It's about being still in me. Let me speak. Let me lead. Stop striving. Stop comparing. Stop trying to fix it all in your own strength. I've already gone ahead of you. The right doors will open when it's time. The right people will show up when they're meant to. Your job is to stay close, to stay planted, to keep your roots deep in my word.